Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle. So for today's video, excuse me, I'm going to be doing something that was requested, which is a Wellbutrin update. I have only been doing these annually for the past 3 years, and I did a couple of other videos, about different things. Sorry, my cat is being needy. Excuse me. But, I've been meaning to do them a little bit more often than just annually, because I think that there's things that I may or may not have brushed over accidentally. So anyways, by the way, just a disclaimer, if it seems like I'm having trouble breathing, I really am. So just warning you right now. So to start off, I'm going to give you the most basic rundown. I have been depressed for a very long time, and I was actually diagnosed with major depressive disorder when I was 19. I was first placed on Zoloft, and then I was placed on Prozac. Had the same experience with both of those. If you're really that interested in learning about my experiences with those, you can go and check out my other Wellbutrin videos. So I believe I was, 22, 23 when I was placed on Wellbutrin. And a lot of the reason why I was placed on it was not just because of my depression, but it was also because at that point in time, I was 80 pounds heavier than I am currently. Excuse me. And I was borderline pre-diabetic. Like, it was that bad. And I was in recovery. Sorry, my cat's getting into stuff. I was in recovery for my eating disorder. Like, I was trying to do it on my own because I was just a college kid and I didn't have any money. So that being said, that's really why I was placed on Wellbutrin, was not only to help with my depression, but also to curb my appetite. And I think it is the most stable that I've ever been. At least that's how it feels. And I'm sorry, my cat keeps rubbing up against this table. It's always when I'm filming. But I think, yeah, this is definitely the most stable I've been on a medication. And I really, really do still like the Wellbutrin. However, I've added some other things to my arsenal to kind of help with my depression. So I'm going to go over those. The first one is called L-theanine, and I'll have this spelled out in the description box for you guys below. It is a natural supplement that I get from, the vitamin shop. You can get it on Amazon. I've seen it at, I think, Wegmans, which is like a upscale type of, sorry, I gotta hold my cat because he's being annoying, adorably annoying. So yes, I found it, also at Wegmans, which is a very upscale grocery store, kind of like Whole Foods, but not nearly as pretentious. I don't know if it actually is at Whole Foods. I've never checked. But those are the places that I've found it. I'm not sure if GNC has it either, but Amazon or the vitamin shop, those are definitely your best bet. So that being said, I've been on the L-theanine since August of 2019. And that was from a recommendation made by one of my friends at work who said that she takes it and, it helped her to feel better. So I was like, you know what? I have nothing to lose. Like, why not? I feel like it gives me an extra oomph, if that makes sense. And it just kind of gives me a little bit more of an edge with the Wellbutrin. Now, some of you guys might say, well, why don't you just increase your dosage? And that is a valid point. However, I know how my body responds to 150 milligrams, which, yes, I have been on the exact same dosage since day one. Have never increased it or decreased it. So some of you might be quick to say that, and it is a valid point, but I know how my body responds to the 150. And I don't feel the need, sorry, once again, my cat's getting into things. I don't feel the need to really entertain that, and I don't really want to, because there's so many other moving components in my life right now that I would rather not have to focus on that. So, excuse me, I have been using the L-theanine with my Wellbutrin. Now, in addition to that, this was something that I was taking just for inflammation. I was taking turmeric, which I still am technically, but I had no clue that turmeric actually can help with depression as well. So I guess that was kind of accidental, but I have read some studies that say that the curcumin, I believe is how you say it, in the turmeric, or it's like a compound that is with the turmeric. I don't know how that works. It will actually help with depression as well. So I can't really speak with specificity on that. Excuse me. But I can definitely say that the L-theanine is working for me. Now, that being said, if you guys have subscribed to me and you've been following along this entire time, then you know that I did post a video, my last one that I just posted, about my apartment during a depressive episode. So just because I'm on Wellbutrin and I'm also taking a supplement for my depression does not by any means, it doesn't necessarily mean that my depression never shows up or never pops up again, because the truth is that it does. And it's never enjoyable. Like, if you guys watch that, you've seen my apartment, and I was not bullshitting when I made that video. Like, I wasn't. I was slowly coming out of a 3.5 week depressive episode. And, now I'm like back to normal. I'm getting there. But that's just a reality that I think we all need to realize that we have to live with. And I think it's a small price to pay, because you only feel like that sometimes. You don't feel like that 24/7 like you used to. So at least that's the way that I see it. I mean, you probably might have a different idea of it, but that's okay. You're entitled to your own ideas, your own opinions. So that's pretty much all that I have for you guys. I have a lot of other stuff in the works that's going on. I have a guy that I'm dating right now, and I'm actively trying to lose weight. Like, everything I said in my 2020 personal and channel goals is happening. I also got a new camera, which unfortunately I cannot edit videos with because, excuse me, I don't have the laptop to go with it yet. But rest assured, those things are coming down the pipeline, and we will finally be able to get back to edited videos. And not just ones where it's like I'm just talking to you and there's like no glitz and glam. But I think some of you guys might prefer that. I don't know. Anyways, that is all that I have for you guys today. I told you this was going to be very quick. And truth be told, I don't see myself coming off of Wellbutrin anytime soon. It's worked for me for this long, so I don't see why it can't work for me even longer. Now, obviously, the exception to that would be like when I get married and I start trying to have kids, like I will be off of it. But aside from that, unless there's something better that comes along, I'm not going to be taking myself off of it. So I hope that that answers some of the questions that you guys have had. And like I said, if you are new to my channel or you're just curious, you can go watch my other Wellbutrin videos. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll try to get to them as quickly as I can. Or if you're not comfortable with that, you can always DM me over on Instagram. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I will talk to you on my next video. Bye, guys.